Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. A little bit more triathlon training today, so it's actually Friday lunchtime. I think this video will be going out a few days after that. Not entirely sure what my upload schedule is looking like at the minute. I'm heading out for a run session. And I'm going to talk you through it because hopefully that might make, I can't even say it and I might understand it. It might make it stick in my mind because it's not the most straightforward session. I'm struggling to remember it. My coach Matt has kindly built it on Training Peaks, so it is built into my watch as well. But you need to understand what you're doing, don't you, so you can pace it. So it's 4 sets, a 10-minute warm-up, and then 4 sets of this. 3 minutes at tempo, 1 minute hard. So that's like 3 minutes at 10k pace, 1 minute at 5k pace, 1 minute recovery through 4 times, and then 5 times, 30 seconds hard, so like pretty fast, into 90 seconds at 5k pace, 30 seconds recovery through 5 times. So it's like a big block of tempo and a bit faster than tempo, and then a short intense block, something like that. Basically it's going to hurt, it's red hot, but I just need to get it done. Now a couple of nights ago, I haven't spoken about this on a video yet, I did on Strava, well, Strava link's down below. I managed to stack it on the bike, on the driveway, on the gravel. That was okay, it was only a really slow speed crash, but more my pride hurt than anything. My right glute took most of the impact, and there's a lot of impact. I can just feel it a bit, it's been aching. I'm 2 days on now, it's been hurting quite a bit, so I can feel it when I'm running. So I'm just playing that on by ear. It's just a bit of a bruise or something, but Liz won't touch it, so who knows. But anyway, let's, what's that saying? Oh, that beep's telling me I'm running too fast for the warm-up. Okay, let's get stuck in. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that's the hardest session I've done like all year. I think I messed up the last set. There was a minute recovery in between the second to last effort and the last effort. There should have been 30 seconds. And I did one too many 30-second hard. I went too early in the second half. But anyway, that was a real good session. I did it on an out and back route, so some of it was uphill, some was downhill. It probably evened out. And you know what? It's good to run an intensity both up and downhill and on the flat. So I got a really well-rounded, you know, some of those intervals were faster than others, but that's absolutely fine. I'm absolutely dripping. This is crazy. It's going in my eyes and everything. I should probably address, conscious when this video goes out, I should be today on a plane right now going to Geneva to do the Etape du Tour, but I am not, as you can quite obviously see. Now, I know that I don't have to explain myself to the internet and to you guys why I don't do things, but I like to because I share the journey and my training and racing and all of that, and I think it's important to share all parts of the journey. So I made the decision early this week to not go for a magnitude of reasons. So our flights have been changed, which made it slightly less convenient. I've got a lot going off, both, you know, in my personal life and work life. I want to train for triathlons. It'd mean realistically Thursday to Tuesday would be wiped out for 1 day of riding, and I can just see all the missed time from that. I'm organising a road race which is in about 8 weeks, got some work to do for that. Got loads of stuff on generally, and the Etape du Tour is an incredible event. I've done it before in 2019. It's brilliant, but it's not my thing. I'm never going to go and win it. And it was forecast really hot, and as we know, I don't cope well with the heat. So there were just many reasons why it wasn't stacking up anymore. And because our flights have been changed, we had the opportunity of a refund for the flights. So whilst I've still, like, you know, lost the money for the entry and for accommodation, it did make a little bit more sense. Like the temptation was there to pull out a bit more than it was before. So I'm happy with the decision. I'm glad I made the decision. I hope you understand as to why. I know it would have been a cool video, but unfortunately making cool videos doesn't pay the mortgage, so I've got other things in life to have to do, but I'll definitely want to do it again in the future, and I hope you understand. My friends are still going, so I know that I'm going to be gutted when I see the photos and stuff, but I've made the decision now. I'm quite obviously not on the plane, so it's done. And also it's enabled me to take a couple of days annual leave back, and Liz is, because she works in a school, she's going to be off for like a few weeks in the summer, in 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm going to use that time to do something with her during that time, I think, or go and recce the Ironman Wales course or something like that. But you know, not everything always goes to plan, does it? Okay, good afternoon. Just going to head out on the bike. It is absolutely swelteringly hot today. I've got a haircut booked tomorrow, don't worry, this is getting a bit excessive, isn't it? But Busy life, haven't been able to fit a haircut in. I wanted to get the cat on camera because he's been causing us some issues over the last few days, but he's nowhere to be seen, is he, Elizabeth? No. We'll show you Elizabeth, she's naked. The cat has caused us some issues. He's had a bit of an eye issue, hasn't he, over the last couple of days. He came in one night and he was like that, and we both tried to operate and open his eye. We couldn't see anything in there, so if that helps. So then I took him to the vets yesterday. They had a good look around in his eye, nothing there, but he's got a bit of conjunctivitis. Basically means I need to give him an eye drop, one eye drop twice a day for 7 days. That's interesting. This morning he was laid down upstairs and I like crept up on him and like sat on him, pinned him down and got this drop in his eye, but I feel like he knows that move now and like tonight he's going to be one step ahead of me, so maybe that's why he's staying outside, but we'll see him later. Anyway, need to get on the bike. I'm not going hard tonight, I promise. Anyway, less cats, more bike riding. The reasons I said I'm not going hard tonight for, because that lunchtime run session was hard. A lot of the guys are at the Etap. Dean and Matt are coming out on TT bikes and doing their own thing, so I don't think there's going to be many people out. And it is Scorchio. It's just got a nice sort of zone 2, maybe a bit of tempo written all over it for me, and that will be hard enough. As per normal, I'm running late, so I'm pressing on to get there. Oh, ride done and dusted, stats on screen. I'm sick of saying it myself. I didn't go anywhere near easy enough. Good ride though, to be honest. There's only 7 or 8 of us out, but we pressed on. We didn't do a chain gang, we just sort of did a minute or 2 on the front and peeled off. But of course you get the range of abilities, so some turns are really hard, some turns are quite easy, but that was real good fun. Good to get out in the sunshine. I rode with a lad who I've not ridden with much before. He moved to the area a few months ago. Turns out it's pretty handy. So I've got a project which is soon to come to fruition, which he's involved in because he's got legs, as in he can pedal really well. And we've just rewritten the strategy for it on the fly. I know I've hinted at this a few times over the last few weeks. I promise you, within the next few weeks, I'll be able to tell you what I'm talking about. Probably nobody cares, but it might be the biggest project I've ever started that isn't a race, that sort of is a race. Anyway, that is it for today's training. I'm feeling it, if I'm honest, but I need to get a good long run in tomorrow morning, so hopefully the legs will come round overnight. I'm going to sit outside in the garden tonight, Willis, I think, since it's still red hot. Hope your training's going well. I'm sure lots of you have done lots of racing already. I'm looking forward to getting stuck in. I'm actually doing a sprint triathlon in 2 days. Probably on my Strava down below, I might have already done it by the time the video goes out. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Laters.